let's design a ring. And okay, so front view. Let's make a collection here. Let's call it ring. Okay, let's bring a mesh. Now let's bring a Bezier circle. Let's center this. 9.1. View aligned. Okay, this is the reference size, which is an 8 American. Always check the finger size before designing. It's better that way. Because yes, in Blender, if you need to change the size of a ring, it's more time consuming that way well, using other softwares. But anyway, okay, now we need gemstones, so let's append. I'm going to append a diamond object around here. Where are my diamonds? So if you have seen the channel lately, you know that I made a new color gemstone collection. Okay, but I just want the diamond here, and this diamond is going to be okay, 645. That's correct. That's a 1 carat diamond. So let's have this. It's pretty nice. And okay, I want smaller diamonds, so let's put smaller diamonds here. Okay, this one I need to see what's going on. 125, I guess. Don't forget to copy paste the relation. All right, so we want, okay, this is really good. We want this around the center diamond. Okay, we're going to make a halo around the diamond. Okay, so let's bring a plane. Nope. Add into view. Let's go to edit mode. Now wait, don't forget to center that. It's a bit, no, not that. Here. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's okay. What angle? Let's go to minus 30 degrees, somewhere here. Okay, so now I'm just going to check the size here. Point, okay, I need at least 0.5. I'm going to go at more than 0.5. Okay, so this is a reference. This is just a reference, and let's make another reference right here. Now let's copy it again here, and let's start editing. I'm going to edit. Let's rotate this 30 degrees. And that's funny. Okay, let's remove this. So it's funny now because one of my cats is right in front of the screen. She's just standing there, but the problem is I can't see part of the screen, which can be tricky sometimes. All right, now let's subdivide this. So we're going to prepare the halo. All right. Okay, let's make this. Let's make this like that. Okay, now here I need at least this. Just 5 little squares. Okay, that's really nice. So as always, I will be taking my time because you know it's about creating something really worth our time. And like I already said in many videos, efficiency is a very badly lived, well, let's say that people don't live very well because of the supposed efficiency they need to achieve, they think they need, because it's a concept that I guess many people get from schooling. I've been to school a lot. I've been to university for many years, but then I started painting, and then I started my jewelry apprenticeship in Switzerland, and obviously my master was pressuring me a lot about being efficient, because obviously a professional needs to be efficient. Okay. But there are many ways of being efficient. So time efficient, I guess, is the most important for too many people. Because they believe that if you're slow, you're not efficient. But you might maybe take other criteria into account, like what about having fun, or well, having fun, let's say, what about feeling well, what about being happy, what about being healthy during the process of working, while you're working? Because I know way too many people who drink, smoke, go to strip clubs to take the stress down, and they believe that's a good life. And I'm not and drugs, you know, drugs. Okay, so many people are taking way too many drugs of any type, legal or not legal, I don't care, to keep and stay efficient. And they believe that's being efficient. No, that's just killing yourself for the sake of working, making money. So there's a saying which is, get rich or die trying. But that's a big society problem, and it's going to get worse. But here we are, designing jewelry with Blender. And proving that designing jewelry with Blender, high jewelry with Blender, is efficient, very interesting, money producing, money making, artistic, very interesting. It's a lot of things. And that's why I love about Blender, the freedom. So obviously, if you don't know the channel, well, at first you might be just surprised. What did I do? I don't know. It doesn't want to restrict on one angle. Well, okay, don't restrict then. Okay, we have this. We're a bit, I don't know, it's because it's the y-axis. Yeah, I don't know why I'm on the right side. Normally I do that on the front side, but it's okay. Okay, here I'm going to add a plane to check some angles here. Okay, to adjust. I could use I could use a snap, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so first I'm going to adjust. That's okay. That's good. So these are small tricks to be precise. Like there I want to keep a certain angle and follow the table of the stone. So I'm using this plane for, well, as a reference. One of my cats, she wants to meet you. So you don't think I'm just talking about my cats. Where is she? There she is. Hello. Hello, kitty. She just wants to sleep on my lap, you know? Okay, welcome, baby. All right. So, yeah, references. Simple tricks to be precise. There are, yeah, double G makes the other angle. I want the first. Okay. Okay. So at the beginning, obviously, I'm very slow generally, but because I'm planning ahead most of the time, and that's why efficiency is a very relative concept. Okay, I'm going to move these guys. With the L key, you can take a mesh, which is very practical. Okay, here's, I don't know, I'm just checking that I don't have any overlapping vertices. Okay. Yeah, well, anyway, to leave that subject behind, many people try to be efficient, and by doing so, they're losing time instead of really working more on making something interesting. And generally it takes more time at the beginning to be creative, to make something interesting, to make something new. Right, this is for the halo. So we're going to make a spin. Center 0, 0, 0. Let's do 85 step, 360 degrees. In Blender 290, we have the auto merge function, which is very nice. Okay, so obviously, yeah, but that's nice. All right, so let's make a shade smooth, but let's turn on the auto smooth. That's very nice. So now we can make Control A, all transforms for this stone. Let's make an array. Let's add an empty. The empty is going to be 0, 0, 0. Let's see my little. There she is. Hello. She's just a fur ball. They're very lovely in there too. They're 4 years old now. Okay, anyway, what else? So I know the efficiency subject, I talked about that, but well, I talked about that. I think too much already, so just, well, do it the way you want. In fact, yeah, you want to be stressed all the time, drink too much coffee, smoke too much, cheat on your wife, do whatever you want. I don't care if that's the good life for you. That's okay. It's okay. You know, it's like, it's still my teachers. It's like, you know, it's hard to start a new life because I've been teaching for 17 years straight. And this is still like a professional deformation, really. It's a really bad habit, too moralistic, trying to explain too many things, and you know what, we don't really care. But anyway, so we have this, but it's from the object. So yes, I'm really learning to live again, because well, okay, so that's 24, but they're not fitting at 24. Let's go at 20. So 20, let's check the empty angle. 20 is a minus 18, or 18, it can be positive or negative. Okay, this is very good. I want an even number, obviously. Have symmetry in all the axes. This is nice. This is really nice for now. Maybe let's, obviously that's going to alter the array, but let's go up, which is pretty cool. One day we'll make a good use of that feature when you don't have an even well, something is not even, like the scale, the rotation, or location, and you use the array that multiplies it over each object, which is actually very powerful. But generally we don't use that much. Well, in what I do, or on purpose. But now well, like this is really nice. A diamond spiral like this, and this one is really clean. The rotation is very nice, like an helix. But anyway, Control A, okay, on these stones. Okay, well, for a start, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Now we are going to make a small, okay, let's go this side. So I'm going to take this, because we can't see the circle from this, when we're aligned with the circle, it's here, but we can't really see it. So I'm going to move a reference right here and making copy, and let's start making a small it's on the y-axis. All right. Let's give it some angle here, and okay, we're going to subdivide this to make this. Should be pretty nice. Now we're going to subdivide this. So see other ways to be precise. That's why during the process. We are going to subdivide this exactly. But before I do so, all right, here we are. So obviously this is all about modeling and enjoying the modeling process, because it's really an art form. It's really, I really compare that. I said that the other day in a video in Spanish, but the idea is really good. It's that modeling, 3D modeling nowadays is really like, it's an art form, obviously, it's obvious. But it's like making it by hand. Because modeling like this is hand modeling. I don't know if you just grab the idea, but you should grab the idea. We are hand modeling on a computer. But all the concepts we are using are the same as when modeling by hand. Aren't we? Okay, let's remove just the face. Let's do a spin. So center 0, 0, 0, 85 step, 360 degrees. We're good. This is very pretty. Okay, but front view. Are we in the front view? Yes, this is the front view for now. Okay, on this one, I want to see a subdivision surface. Yep. Like 2 times, 3 times. Okay, 3 times. This is really nice. Now, the smooth shading. Right, this is really clean. It's a bit too flat. We need this a bit higher. Straight like that, just a bit more. And you'll see that in the end we're not so slow, that in fact I'm very efficient. That's maybe why because I'm a professional. Pretty cute for now. All right, we need the prongs. Let's make the prongs at once. Let's make them at least. Goodbye, kitty. She's going to eat now. Anna. Okay, Anna, sorry. Size 0.6. Is that big enough or small enough? I think it's too big. We'll see. Obviously, go ahead, it's too big, yeah. She's in front of the screen again. Okay, I'm gonna have a little, I don't know, it's pretty good. Front, side view, side view. Okay, so let's keep it at 0.5, everybody at 0.5. And we're gonna be here. Now, let's do this. Hey, let's rotate 30 degrees. Oh. Sometimes just hitting wrong keys. All right, we're going to come down here. Okay, obviously we need to grab the stones. There must be an overlap, obviously. All right. Okay, this is pretty good. The only bad thing is that I need a small rotation here. Same on this guy. Okay, I'm going to make like this. This is good. There's not too much overlap. And anyway, well, this prong, the prongs I'm designing now are render ready, not manufacture ready. For manufacturing, they must be at least 20% higher, and they must be higher than the stone, depending on who's setting the stone. They will tell you. If they don't, well, don't work with them. All right, this is too low, but I don't want to touch. Okay, this is good. So if they're a bit fatter, in this case, it's good. Just this guy, I don't like it there. I want it more here to make a really clean and nice setting. No, this is really nice. All right, let's make a mirror. So the cat is in front of the panel, obviously. Mirror, the mirror is right there. Based on this, okay, let's do an Alt C to make it mesh. Now all transforms. Now let's go. I'm going to need I think, well, let's try an array with the same offset, but I think it will work because it's twice, well, it's half of that, so the empty, or we might get the overlap 12, 24, I don't know, it was how many? 20. Okay, 20. So we have the halo with the stones and the prongs. These were pretty nice. We need still the cutter. I need a cutter for the stones. Okay, this is good. So now before I keep moving forward, just assign a white gold with nothing on, but let's create the material for everybody because the diamond already has a diamond material. It's always better for selecting things now and then. Okay, now I need the cutter circle. So these guys are 125, 125. Hey, no, right? She's playing with the screen because the cursor is moving, obviously. She generally doesn't do that during videos, but why not? Hey. Okay, E on the Z-axis, here F. Alt A, B, we're going to make easy. We're going to make a simple cutter. Very simple cutters. This is good enough. All right, that's the cutter. The cutter needs 30. Let's Well, let's put it into place. Are we into place? No, we're not. Let's set the geometry around here. All right. This should be pretty good. Control A. Let's put the array modifier 20, object offset empty. All right. Now this guy needs a boolean fast. The fast boolean is really amazing in Blender. H, let's have a look. Okay, this is not cool. This is not cool. So we're going to correct this angle right here. We're going to take it here. All right, and even maybe let's go close to the middle. This is good. And the cutter, okay, the cutter is, that's not bad, but I don't want it in this model. So again, I'm going to, yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm going to make this, no, sorry, I need just the top. I need the top there. I'm going to make it way smaller so we don't touch the border and we keep it clean. Okay, let's just hide this for a moment. These are just the reference. Okay, so this is perfect. This is really perfect. All right. So now we need to make, we need to connect that with that somehow, and we need obviously to create, and I want more stones on the sides, obviously. Yeah, I have an idea, right? Yeah, okay. All right, we're going to, she's so cute. We're going to, okay, let's make a Bezier curve. Okay, let's make a Bezier curve. Align to the view. Now let's bring this somewhere here, somewhere there. Okay, let's keep it like this for a moment. We will have small, obviously, problems here and there, but we'll deal with everything to make a perfect design, obviously. Okay, obviously we don't know it yet. Okay, let's put the resolution at 48. It's pretty high. It's pretty good. Okay, top view. Let's draw a. Okay, let's make a circle. It's way too big, obviously. Let's make it 2. Let's center this right there. Now we're going to subdivide. Here we're going to subdivide. We are going to make this smaller here, smaller there. Like a small groove in the middle. This is really nice. Okay, we're going to have this as geometry right here. Okay, so bevel object, it's this. All right, now this we're going to rotate 90 degrees on it. On Z, Control A, rotation. Obviously it's the other direction, so 180 and rotation. All right, this make it fill caps. Now obviously this is too big. We can make the profile smaller. Let's bring it at 1.7. This is pretty good. Okay, 1, 2, and 0.7. Now I need to make this fit. I'm going to create a taper curve because I want, so let's create a Bezier curve here. Let's take this guy and assign the taper curve here. Obviously that's not very good for now. Let's bring it there so we can see what is going on. So I need the top, well, I want the top to be bigger and the bottom to be a bit thinner, a bit, just something like that. It's pressure. Okay, and something that I need to say in really every video is that I'm making this obviously because I am a professional jeweler, but also because I really love doing this. The day I will stop loving using Blender, designing jewelry, making renders, making animations, selling designs, making jewels, selling jewels, designing jewels, showing them on all social medias and all that, well, that day I will quit. That's why I quit teaching, because I wasn't really enjoying that much, and that wasn't good, right? So anyway, now I'm going to adjust the cutter. Where is the original? Okay, and we have overlaps with the cutters, I think, and with the prongs also. Anyway, I'm going to take that a bit here. That's very important. And also, so we don't have, so you know what, wait a second. Is 10? No. 20 is right, so there's no overlap here. Okay, we have this. This is pretty neat. It's pretty neat, but all right, yeah, let's make it maybe. Oh, that's really nice. Just a little step back. Hey, step back here. Okay, all right, great. That's great. Now the taper curve. Let's have a look at maybe we go straighter, a bit straighter, and a bit thicker at the end there. Okay, now let's adjust this again here. All right, that's really nice. Now Control A, all transformed. Huh, funny stuff. That changes the orientation. It really shouldn't, but let's go minus 90. I don't know, sorry, let's go maybe at 90. Control A, all transform. No, sorry. Control A, just rotation, and it was obviously the opposite direction. Rotation, that's nice. All right, this guy is here. Array 20, maybe not 10, I guess. Object empty. But that's fun because I need. Well, actually, I don't need that many. So let's make another empty. Let's copy the empty there. Let's go at maybe 45 and 8. Empty 01. That's 8 times. Obviously, we need to hide this. Okay, this is 8 times. 8 times. Let's go maybe at 10. Let's go 10. Empty needs an angle of 36. And this is pretty nice. Yeah, this is pretty nice, but I would like the design to be a bit wider there. This is very nice because it looks like a double prong and has a small groove in the middle. Yeah, it's really amazing. So it's obvious we're designing amazing jewels using Blender. It's fun, it's very efficient, and it's amazing. All right, so this is just the setting, but this could be a pendant. This could be a very nice small pendant or a very nice set of earrings already. Okay, but I want to make a ring, you know, we're always making rings. No, it's not true. I've already designed necklaces, earrings, pendants, and many other things. Because I mean, come on, I've been making videos with Blender for the last at least 2 years, I think. It's obviously just lately because I started making videos in English. The channel is growing more each day at a very nice pace, which thanks to all of you, and well, keep it up and keep subscribing and sending your support and comments, buying my assets, becoming members. Actually, this ring, the members are going to get it. They're gonna get this scene with all the render setup and materials and textures and all. Right, so it's very cool to be a member of the channel. Okay, now enough self-promotion for today. No, it's never enough self-promotion anyway. Okay, so now we need, all right, we're going to, let's bring a plane. I'm going to try, maybe it won't work, but I'm going to try. There's a way of building rings by just cutting everything. So we're going to call it the cutting technique, which I have used already many times, but okay, I'm going to remove these guys first. Oh, sorry. Vertices gone. Okay, I need to follow the circle more or less for well, on the inside, should I? No, wrong concept. On the inside, I'm going to add a circle centered line through the view with 120 and 9.1. Okay, so that's the end. That's inside. Obviously, that's faster. But for the outside, okay. Well, wait a second, because I'm going to separate this and go back to edit mode, because I'm going to make a mirror afterwards. So if I have the circle on the inside, it won't be that good. All right, now let's go. I want a very nice shape here for the body of the ring, and the arm is going to have diamonds also. Okay, so there's a part that is going to end right here. Here we need a subdivision. So I think it needs to be, well, on the side I want to, obviously there's another cut here, but that's, is it different? Maybe yes, maybe not, we'll see. Okay, that's pretty good for now. Let me add a plane to view. It's funny, on the y-axis, sorry, this is global y 0, local global, don't forget that. Now I just need 2 vertices again. Okay, so this is going to come here, because obviously we need to make a connection from the upper part with the lower part to the arms of the ring. I do have a small sketch that I'm looking at from time to time. Always make a small sketch of what you are going to design. It's always better. And so many people are going to tell you that drawing is a waste of time. Anybody that tells you that drawing is a waste of time, take them out of your life. As simple as that. Boom, ciao. Yeah, okay, it's a bit extreme, but maybe not. Drawing is never a waste of time. Like I said, the efficiency is not in being fast all the time. That's a very wrong concept. But anyway, we said that no more talking about efficiency. Plus this is an, yeah. I call this is a new concept I just had today. Instead of saying tutorials, now I'm going to say inspirational videos, because I don't want you to make the same ring as I'm making now. That was never the concept on this channel, never. Even after all these years, my tutorials were never meant so that people could or should. You just shouldn't. You create your own ring. Inspired, obviously, by what we're doing now. That's the first part. But don't make the same ring. So one day, well, that was very nice. I know that many people are making the same designs. But it was never meant to be that way. Never. So people on the channel started making it that way, and people from all over the world. Okay, this is pretty neat already, but obviously, okay, I just have one or two problems here and there, because this should be thinner than the upper arm. And it should become a bit thicker here. So yeah, inspirational video. So obviously it's going to be a tutorial for many people. It's a kind of tutorial, but the concept is a bit different now, and that's good. That's a good thing. Just by changing the name, everything changes somehow. And it's for the better, believe me, it's for the better. I think you can agree with me that it's all for the better. So how long? Okay, 15 minutes to get here. That's efficient. Don't stop with the efficiency. All right, we have this. Now I need a mirror. Based on this, I'm going to put on the clipping just for this guy down here. Now I'm going to have a look at the general quality of. Okay, this might be, obviously, if it's not too fat, generally that's a good sign, because the weight and the price, because the price generally comes from the gold. You know that gold is very pricey. It's a precious metal and it's very rare, so it's very pricey, but also it's very pricey because it's the economic system pillar worldwide, so it tends to be, and now it's very pricey because Russia and China bought a lot of gold a couple of years back, so they're keeping all the gold in their banks and hideouts, so that makes the gold pricier. Actually, the gold price level had never been so high in history. It's the highest since who knows when, decades or more. Okay, this is very pretty for now, but I need to make this work somehow. Huh. Wait, I have a crazy idea. No, I don't have any crazy idea. The only thing that I must change, there's something I need to change, because you'll understand pretty soon. Then I'll make the cuts. I need to bring this further. So at first the connection won't be so good here. And here, in fact, I also need to go further, because of the circle here. And this is because the technique I'm going to use. Yes or no? I can do that later. Let's turn back for a second. Okay, so we have this. I have a, wait. Okay, anyway. Okay, yeah, I know what I'm going to do now. Okay, it's pretty good, but I think I'm going to close it. Yeah, I'm going to close it. Let's close it, even if I'll have to cut this part afterward. So at least this one I'm going to make now. Okay, now this is closed. I'm going to call this, all right, let's go, body. Now Shift D, enter, here we go, Alt C, and we have this. Now this, we're going to make an extrusion in the y-axis. So I need more diamonds and oops, wait a second. I need an F. Something was missing. Okay, let's go here, but now I'm going to have a look, obviously, at, I want diamonds on the sides here, so I need another small diamond. Without this, okay, now this little guy, where are you? All right, let's turn -90 degrees. Let's bring here. Now the rotation was going to be more. Now I want it on, okay, well, okay, nice. I know what we're going to do exactly. So it's wide enough. Yes, it's wide enough. Maybe just a bit wider. All right. Okay, so we have this for now. Yeah, there's a couple of things that I'll have to. Okay, I'm going to take this circle. Ah, no, sorry. There's a. Okay, this is the reference now. Okay, now we have this. I'm going to cut it in half. Don't ask why. I'm just going to do it. So size 40, 40, 40 minus 20, 0, 0. Right. Okay. With that, and I want some boolean. Okay, I have this for now, but so I'm going to correct a couple of things. This is too thin. So there are details, but obviously every detail is very important. Okay. That's nice. Okay, that's a bit better. Now, obviously I can, oh, wait a second. He's not really enjoying the cut from this guy. Let's make it exact. He doesn't like it at all. Why? Okay, wait a second. I'm going to make this mesh and make the new boolean here. It's plane number 5. It doesn't like it. Well, it's not. Well, let's make it mesh. I think it's not such. It's not so much of a problem. This side can be done just like this. I don't know. There's something he doesn't like. So no, there is a problem with. Wait a second. But why? Let me check if we have. No. So there's something that needs to be. Ah, yeah. I know why. I don't know why. Okay, face orientations. Face orientations. That's the problem. Here we are. Recalculate outside. Yeah, no, he doesn't like it anymore. Now he likes it. That's great. So let's make the mesh. Very good. Face orientation. Easy solution. Okay, we have this. Anyway, I need to cut, obviously. This part I could bend the base of the setting, but I'm not going to bend this that. I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut it somewhere. Wait. I'm going to remove these. Oh, bad concept. We'll see. Might be a problem, maybe not. Okay, I have this, but this is. No, wait. I need to stop right there. Front view. Okay. Okay, yeah. So we're going to make an extrusion. No, wait. So yep, nice. I'm closing this side again. Closes very well. Okay, so front view. I'm going to make a small comeback right here. I don't know if I really need to. No, I don't need to, so I won't. I'm just trying ideas, right? You know, when we're designing, we need to have a look at different solutions. Okay, here we already have contact, which is more than enough, in fact, but I'm going to cut. Okay, let's cut this face. There we go. To make this like that. Okay, that's nice. a nice way to get better at 3D is to play video games. Obviously 3D video games. And especially games where you can jump and fly and be into space or move in every direction, not just on the floor. So flight simulators, by example, is a very nice way to start training your 3D ability to better see in reading in space and start freeing your mind. Okay, so yeah, even video games are good. Oh, even they're obviously very good for this. The hard part is that your girlfriend believes you, because then it's like, what are you doing? You're playing, right? Oh, I'm working, honey. She won't believe you, but that's okay. It's part of the process. So then I need to see if it's not too narrow now for the diamond to come here, but I think we'll be fine. Wait, this guy. Okay, that's good. There are parts of the connection that I want a bit more on the outside here. Who's the next guy? Ah, that's because of that, yeah, of course. Good. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it could be pretty nice. We still have to work on the inside of these. I'm going to make it obvious here also. Right. Okay, so diminishing, vanishing slowly. Take this one a bit out. We'll see how it works, you know, like I already said. I'm checking all the time that the entire design is balanced. Every time you move something, you need to check that again and again and again. So what we're doing today is a bit different. in a way that there might be a way to do this ring obviously way faster, but like I said, it's not my focus now. Okay. Okay, we have this. It gets okay. That's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. This is too fat here. Okay, now it all depends on the diamonds also. This should be wider here. I want it to end wider. Okay, so okay. All right. This is too thick here. The thickest part should be when we get to the halo, then it should start diminishing a bit by bit, or keep the same width for a moment, going down and then starting to become thinner. So look on the inside here. Okay, that's pretty good, but still have too many bumps here. All right, okay. All right. Okay, so it's good for now. It's just good for now. This is too thin. Okay, right. So for now, we're pretty good. Now, what about some diamonds here and there? Let's, okay, this. Okay, this is going to just, but this is something, now we can appreciate why this process, because every view of the ring, this will make a very pretty technical drawing, because every view, every side of the ring has very pretty curves, and for me it totally justifies taking the time sometimes work vertex by vertex. I don't believe that I do that all the time, every time. Well, every video I use another way of building the designs. Okay, this is great. This is great. So side view. Okay. Just have this guy here. Front view. Or let me see, this zone is 2. That's why. Too thin. And yeah, it's still too straight. That part is too straight. I want a nicer curve down there. Okay, I think we're there. Now let me just have a look at. Oh, yeah, wait. At the subdivision surface. Okay, here guys. Okay. All right. So this is like getting a nice haircut. Need to check every detail. All right. So diamonds, please. Now I'm going to reset this. It had, okay, so I need minus 30, I guess. 30. Control A, rotation. Now I have the diamond here. I'm going to make a copy. I'm going to turn on the magnet to faces closest, maybe center. We're going to rotate, yes. Okay, so we're going to try to snap this. Are you snapping? He's not snapping to nothing. Let's go to volume then. No. Adding rotation, yes. Center. G. He's not all. Well, what's up with the alineation? Wait, snap with center, median. Yes. Closest then? What? And he's not rotating. Is okay, let's try center again. No, he's not happy at all with this today. Face again. Projecting the value elements. Yes. Okay, here we are. That's what I wanted. Now I'm going to distribute a couple of diamonds. 5 on each side. Oh, and I'm looking at the inside of the. Wait, before I. This is not clean there. I don't wait a second. Remove the snap. Thank you. If you don't want to break the entire design. This is too thick. I need to adjust that. Also, who's there? You're here, all right. This side is a bit uneven still. You know, you gotta check every view again and again. That's pretty cool. So I reset it. At the beginning it's really tedious, but then it starts working. You start having the design inside your head, and it gets faster and faster, and your mind starts to really dominate the entire space, the entire volume of your design, and that's amazing. Okay, that's clean, I guess. Yes, that's, oh yeah, that's way cleaner. Okay, so now it's almost cool. It's almost good. Okay, let's have a look at the distance between, okay, the diamonds. A couple of decimals, 1 or 2 decimals, that's good. They can even touch sometimes, but generally we don't make them touch. Okay, we have this. It's pretty neat. But you know what? I'm going to go all the way. No, sorry. It's up here. Okay, I'm going to go all the way down. Well, on the arm. Well, almost. Here. Maybe one more. Because we have a nice space. I'm going to make a border come out on the edges of the around the diamonds. You can make that up, or you can carve and put the diamonds down, or but obviously here I don't have the thickness to make the cut on the inside, so I won't do it. So I'm going to bring a, here I'm going to do an L, Shift D, Enter, P selection. That's to extract one. Wait a second. Okay, perfect. Prong. Obviously, I need to remove the modifier here. I just want one prong. What happened with that prong, sir? Why does it look like that? That's a kind of bug. Well, anyway, let's do a new sphere for a new prong. This should be the same size at 0.6. No, sorry. Everybody at 0.6. I should grab the 3 levels, but it doesn't matter. All right, so we have this. I'm going to make the prong. So obviously it doesn't need to be too big. This should be good, so it doesn't come out. A smooth shading here, material here. Record. Now, yeah, all right, let's go. That's going to be a bit tedious. Well, it's okay. That's what I want. So let's do a quick First, let's do quick. Okay, we're a bit too close here. Ooh, we can maybe keep just one. You know, sometimes we do keep only one prong. The height, it's pretty good, but this is good for render, like I already said. For manufacturing, they're too short. But as you can see, it's really nice how we can distribute the prongs in Blender. It's way quicker than people think. So obviously I took a lot of time on the body of the ring, but it's so who this guy remove the snap. Okay, just correcting very small things that I see from here and there. All right, turn the snap again, turn it on. Okay, we have this for now. So, okay, I don't like just the one prong here, honestly, I don't. Well, it's going to go here under. I think it looks better. Yes. What we could try though is a decorative prong here and a smaller prong here. Okay, that's nice. Can we need to remove the snap for a second? So this guy a bit out, a bit higher. Okay, that looks very good for everybody. So all the prongs. Wait a second. These are out a bit too much, maybe. Because I'm going to join them, and once they're joined, it's a bit harder to. Well, you can't use the snap anymore. So. Okay. So obviously the prongs are coming out and the stones are coming out, and that's something we're going to work on because I'm going to make a border stand out still with a curve and a profile. All right. So we'll have to see. Obviously, I need cutters for the stones, but you know what? For that, I'm going to make a special. I'm going to make a position cutter. So it's just a circle. 5. All right. Extrusion, the Z-axis, F. So now goes the tip extrusion, and we're just going to make this like that. We can make this merge at center, and this is a position cutter. It's perfect. I'm going to give it the snap. The thing is, let's move it here. Let's say it goes on the stone. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to join the stones here. Side diamonds. Okay, but I'm going to hide them for a second because it's going to prevent me to snap the cutters. Let's see, I'm at center. Let's see if medium. I want it a bit down. That's pretty good. Okay, let's start copying. Obviously the position won't be exact for now, but then I will correct it, at least to get the angle from the snap. And that's perfect. All right, now I'm going to show the side diamonds again. Well, I'm almost, so removing the snap, we can work on this real quick here. I want the cutter to be a bit lower though, because I wanted to cut the position. Oh, that's too far off. Okay, that's pretty good. So we can now use the diamonds to check the position of the cutter, of each cutter. And I want the side move here. We got this. That was pretty well already. Okay, wait a second here. So I am moving them down a bit, so it's going to cut inside the arm of the ring, inside the metal a bit. All right. It's pretty good. Okay, so let's have a look. Wait a second. I'm going to join the cutters. I'm going to make a mirror. No, sorry. I didn't have, well, material doesn't matter right now. Okay, mirror. The right depends from the center. What? No, from the center stone. All right, we have this and this here. We're going to well, first there's a couple of, let's try maybe more levels. I'm still working on the body of the ring. Okay, that's good. But what we could do, okay, the only thing that I don't like obviously is that it's because of the type of, so wait a second, I'm going to have a look another way. What if I just remesh this way? It keeps the angle low, but it's a bit better. But wait, let's make a subdivision surface. Let's try change. That's not for us. Okay, let's try quality 6. Keep corners, none. Doesn't matter here. Use custom normal, we don't have any. Keep corners. He doesn't care. Now this is a bit better. We're not limiting the surface. All right, let's go here. Yeah, sadly this destroys a bit too much the geometry. Okay. Okay. Just have a smooth shading with normals here. That's all. That's pretty good already. We don't have any beveling going on. I'm going to give it a try, but I don't think it might give. It's not too bad. Just a weird. We do have this weird bevel here. So I'm a smaller. Okay. That's a bit better. Okay, let's try more. Ah, it's because of the middle one. Okay. Let's see if we can get rid of that. No, it's just because I had it today. Let's see the highest one. It's 0.05. It's 0.05. It's because of this part. I know it still does that. Where does it join? Is maybe because I know it's the opposite. Let's try it like that. No, it's not nice. Or let's try to subdivide this. That's too bad. That's where it joins. It makes a bad. It could be because but clipping, man. Let me give it a shot though. If I set the clipping here, this guy is clipped. That's pretty good. Okay, actually I like it better like this for now. And even it's way lighter to calculate and it's faster. Okay, so let's make the boolean fast from the cutters. That's great. That's great. The cuts are really clean. Okay, this is amazing. Now let's make the mirror on the stones. From the central stone. Okay, so we have the stones there. Very cute. And the prongs. So let's do this. Control J. Let's make the mirror based on the central stone, X and Y. Okay, this is nice. This is very nice. Yeah, I like it. What I don't like yet. Oh, it's really clean now. It's amazing. I got lucky at the end. Well, let's say lucky. Okay, we need a small border, like I said. Here and there, and we want some Millegrains. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're going to add a mesh. Yeah, I think we're going to use the mesh. I know it's going to be curve circle, centered to the view, but it needs to be a bit bigger than the ring, because here I'm going to, let's see if I can subdivide there. Okay, I'm going to remove this part. No, sorry. I need to cut, I need to split. It doesn't want to split there. That's because of the curves. Okay, it doesn't matter. So this, I want to project that. So we need a shrink wrap. Shrink wrap is going to be a on surface. Yeah, it's going to be project. It's going to be in the Y direction. Let's put on positive and negative. The target is the body of the ring. Let's try any. He doesn't Wait, what? Okay, on Z. That's pretty good. Okay, so Millegrains. Start with some Millegrains right here. So let's try, let's put a small sphere. Let's make it 0.4. Oh, let's make it 0.5. Let's center it. Let's hide these guys. I guess good. Now we need an array. Do we need an array? I don't even know. Let's put like 62. Factor 0.9. So they, let's put them already in white code. Let's make it smooth. Okay, factor is going to be 95. Right? Let's go 92.5. Right. Now we need to make the curve modifier, and it's our circle curve object. Who are you? Busy circle O2. Busy circle O2. Okay, we have this. But it doesn't, it's not taking the modifier into account. Should I? Yeah, we can apply this. It's a bit better. But now, obviously, we need to move this closer to the starting point here. So I'm seeing the sphere is too small, in fact. Give me a second, we're going to disactivate this. I'm going to put it at 0.6. Okay, that's great. You know what, it's funny because I don't want... wait, how many? Let's go 85, 120, 100. Took just one. That's great. But yeah, that's really nice. But there's a couple of things. So let's make it a mesh, and let's have a look at what do we have here. Let's see if we can, I don't know yet on the designing basis if we're going to follow. I think, yeah, we're going to follow this guy. That's pretty nice. We can get rid of this one, and we can get rid of this one. That's pretty good. But obviously, okay, we can get rid of this guy and this guy also. Now we have that. These can go a bit higher. Because obviously we need to touch. Oh, that's cute. So I'm adjusting to the finger, to the circle of the finger, and the base of the halo. Something like that. Oh, okay, it's working. Now we're going to take these out a bit. You and you, Scooby-Doo, jump attack. Let's take these out a bit. These two. No, sorry. These two. All right. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, Ah, you know what? Okay, we'll do that. Fine. All right, now, obviously, I'm going to say that we are totally symmetrical. So we are totally symmetrical. So I'm going to remove these guys. So I'm just going to correct one side. Hell. All right, so let's start. Let's start moving these. They're overlapping pretty much, but I'll have a look then if they are overlapping too much. So depends. I'm going to remove these. That's all I'm going to do. Here. Then I'm going to correct the position. Okay, these are pretty well in place. But not these. Alright, let's go again with that. Alright, so obviously it must go inside the metal a bit. And the spheres don't have to overlap with themselves too much. If they do, the distance wasn't so good. So as always, well, as before or whatever, I'm just moving them from left to right. That's great. But you know what, maybe a bit more out, not so much on the inside. Maybe you can take, yeah, it's very nice. Obviously the movement they need is not the same, the distance they need is not the same, but otherwise okay, who else? All these, dang, 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 dang. Up. Here. Then let's go separately here. All right. All right. Yeah, this is going to be very nice. Yep. Okay, now so I need to I separated this guy. I'm going to do it in object mode. Let's put the origin to geometry. It's going to be faster. Obviously we need to move that like this. Now it changes the distance. So there it goes, and no it won't. I was gonna say that it goes in the finger, but no it won't. That's nice. Yeah, it's going to be very nice. All right, let's do it from the side. It was better. Just to copy the objects here. It will be slower in edit mode. Okay, there. So, like I said at the beginning, because and thanks to the fact that I do have a small drawing, very small one. I know exactly what I want to achieve. Without that, I would be way lost by now. What's helped the entire process and it's still helping the entire process is that I had a small drawing. Look at this guy is okay. This guy is counter. This is great. Now, so I wanted Millegrains. That's a very traditional jewelry technique that we do in 3D, obviously. Okay, so all these spheres, this is pretty easy to, okay, we have this and all the others. Wait a second. Okay, all these spheres, who's that? Okay, these, Control J, is this one, Control J, that. Okay, here I'm going to select these, separate them. Now we take these and these are going to be joined. I'm going to make the mirror of that, if I can get the modifiers. Alright, from the center here, this is, you know what? This is great, but I just need, okay, that's perfect, let's make an LC. We need a small sphere here. So let's take this L, Shift D. Let's check the global position on X. Now it's centered, and let's take it out a bit like that. That's pretty good. These we can move. Huh. Too bad I would lose the symmetry, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to suppress this. I'm going to take this guy. This guy is too close. So a couple those that I'm going to remove. Okay, which is just these two. Okay, that's good. Now this and that. Key selection. I need a mirror. Based on this, is it? No, I don't like it. The angle of that must be kind of weird. Apply that. This and that. Control J. Millegrains. Here, this is one. I'm going to put another one here on the edge, but we'll do it with the snap, I think. So this allows us to, you know, check. Okay, this is in the Y direction. And what? This doesn't have that. Okay, so this goes with that. Oh, sorry. This goes with that. Control J. Very good. Everybody's here. This is very cute. This worked amazingly. Okay, I'm going to put one on the edge. Okay, let's go. Let's take just one sphere. L, Shift D, P selection. Remove the mirror. Put the object to geometry. Yeah, and let's go with the snap. I want it. Okay, so I'm going to make a Millegrains boulder with the snap, and it's going to be very fast. In fact, it should be pretty fast. I think the sphere got deformed a bit because of the curve modifier, which is a very famous phenomena that goes with that modifier. But I think it looks good with that slight deformation. Okay, so like I said, that's the small border. I was going to make it plain, but I wanted to make Millegrains with this ring since the beginning. So you know what? Yeah, we're gonna get here, here, and let's go. Okay, so obviously here doesn't fit that well. Wait a second. We could keep the Millegrains just there on. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Give me a second. What happened there? Okay, let's go a bit further here. Now this sphere has 0.6. I know, even more. So I could make it. Okay, let's come at the top first. There, and let's start on that side. And let's make it smaller at once. Let's go at 555. Make a smaller sphere on the inside, on this side. Okay, almost there. I'm a bit lower there on this side. I want these guys a bit higher. I started going down a bit too much from here and there. Okay, almost there. Depends also on the angle of your view. And just one, and we're good. There it's going, it might touch on the other side. And this is really nice. Obviously it might touch, where are we? Here. This is all the series there. Control J. Perfect. Let's make the mirror. There's going to be an overlap, but it should look good anyway. Yeah, this is what I said. So here what we can do, well, let's have a look. We have this, we can move that. Let's remove the snap for a second. This should be just one sphere, or something like just one sphere, and this two. So this one can be a bit bigger. Okay, this closes that side a bit, but it's okay. This is really cute. Yep. So I'm just having a guess at if I'm going to put some Millegrains here. No. No. I think we're done. I think we're done. So no, the camera's not set at all. So obviously today we won't be making the render today. I will be making the render tomorrow. The camera's a bit too close here. All right. So there's just something. Where's my taper curve? There. I think I do want this part to be bigger. Oh, and that's a weird question. Are we going to move that? Okay, anyway, I'm going to correct that. maybe on the outside. Let's have a look at what happens if I do this. This is too high. Here and there. Okay, I'm not enjoying much the... Okay, that's starting to be a bit better. Is it better? Still have a look at the width on the downside. That would mean higher. Maybe I'm going to take this. Wait, this. Wait, this has the boolean. Okay, we have that. I'm going to take these guys. Oh, nope. Yeah, but that's normal. I just need the stones also. I just want to see what happens if I move it a bit higher. Obviously, I need to Control A location. Control A location. This. Like that. It's better. Okay, now I just don't want to take that out too much though. A bit lower here. What's going on the inside? On the inside we're good. Now maybe this. Stronger curve. Okay, this seems to be flipped. Let's see the face orientation. Oh, we just have that on this. Normal outside. There's somebody here that doesn't want. I know it does not want that. And because of the cuts, but that's later. Let's try exact for a second. No, it doesn't work with the exact. Well, that's good enough. And this one, okay. So now I'm going to hide obviously the references. Okay, face orientation are good. Anyway, take care, enjoy, subscribe, become members, and see you soon. Thanks.